20% of businesses fail in their first year, and here's why. What's up, everyone? My name is Kyle Johnson. I'm the founder and CEO of Steady for Solutions, and today we're going to talk about the top 5 mistakes entrepreneurs make and how you can avoid them. So let's jump right in. The first mistake that entrepreneurs make is they fail to plan. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of starting a new business or running with that idea that's going to make you millions. In fact, most of the entrepreneurs and business owners that I work with are already making 6 figures and on their way to 7. Surprisingly, most of them will admit that when they first started, they didn't have a plan, no strategy, working it out, starting to execute, and just figuring it out on the way. While that is possible, it's very uncommon. Again, 20% of all businesses started fail in the first year. It's really important to set goals, have a plan, establish a strategy in order to grow your business and scale it over time. If you're new here, we've talked in depth about goal setting and planning, so go check out that video. I'll leave a link right here so you can learn more about goals, planning, and strategy. Number 2, not knowing your target market or the industry. The most common example of this is when a big company who's well established decides to venture into another space. For example, think Apple. Apple's also known for their simple, creative, efficient systems. So if Apple was to venture into creating a analytical program that doesn't really fit their brand or their audience or their market, it's probably not going to perform as well. Similar to why certain people like Microsoft and certain people like Apple. Another example would be if Apple woke up tomorrow and was like, I want to start creating electric vehicles or diesel engines. It just doesn't fit, and more than likely they'd be diving into something that is doomed to fail. So when we are looking into our target market and we're conducting research about our industry, there's a few things we need to look at. Specifically with our audience, we're going to want to understand the demographics, what we're targeting within that demographics, their interests, their lifestyle, their problems, and their pain points, so you can develop a product around them that meets their needs and is appealing to them. When we're looking at our industry, we have to know the needs, the trends, and the opportunities. We want to know pricing strategies, how our competitors are setting their prices, and how they're elevating their products. We want to dive deep into the competitors and look at what they offer, what they purposely avoid offering, or how they are structuring themselves in the industry. And then we have to understand marketing strategies. We need to know specifically how to market to our audience. There are plenty of products and companies out there who have a superior product but get outsold annually because they just don't know how to market to their audience. Number 3 is not investing in yourself. So many entrepreneurs get started on the grind and they dive so deeply into their business that they forget that the genius that created it is falling behind. In fact, entrepreneurs have to invest in themselves in order to succeed. And this doesn't always mean college. While college degrees are an exceptional way to get a head start, they're not the end all be all. Some other very effective things to consider are, number 1, reading books. And if you don't like to read, I'm with you. Audiobooks. Authors spend thousands and thousands of hours of teaching you the lessons that they screwed up over the years. You'd be foolish not to dive into some of these books that study your craft or your business. Another option is online courses, YouTube, or individual research. You'd be surprised at how much you can learn from the device right in front of us. Number 3 is growing rapidly in today's world, and it's coaching, mentoring, masterminds. This new way of educating yourself with people in your industry can expedite the growth in the education, helping you avoid mistakes while you're actually executing. And then number 4, probably the most important, is simply learning from mistakes. You're never gonna avoid them. Making the same mistake twice just can't happen. Okay, so number 4, being too risk adverse. Entrepreneurs and business owners start out with little capital, lots of risk, and very little promise that they're going to succeed. This often creates a hesitation to take risks. It's important to be willing to step outside that comfort zone if you want to succeed. Take risks if Number 1, you've done your research. Number 2, you have a plan. Number 3, you can monitor your progress and adapt. And number 4, you have the financial resources to do so. Bottom line is you have to evaluate the situation, let logic and reason drive your decisions, not your emotions and fear, and there's a very high probability that you'll meet success. Almost every billionaire will tell you they built their enterprise on taking calculated risks. And number 5, stay focused. Whether you're starting your journey on entrepreneurship or you're years into business ownership, don't get distracted. Entrepreneurs often have a dangerous need to jump at every opportunity presented to them. I encourage you to go after your opportunities, go after those goals, but not at the expense of what you already have in motion. If you set goals, if you have plans and you have a strategy and something's taking you away from it, or distracting you from achieving them, chances are it's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna help you. The one surefire way to fail is having too many goals and having too many businesses. Okay, so those are the top 5 mistakes that entrepreneurs make. I hope this helps you avoid becoming a part of that 20% that falls apart in the first year, or the 50% that falls apart in the first 5 years, and you go on to do great things. Hey, remember to like and subscribe. Click that little bell notification so you know each time I post a video. Do me a favor, drop a comment below if you'd like me to expand on any one of these topics or touch on something new. This information helps me continue to give back to the community of entrepreneurs and business owners so that we can continue to grow together. Thanks guys, go make your millions, and I'll see you again next time.